Welcome back to a new video. So this workout was split into 2 different days. So this one you'll see the snatch clean jerk work, and then I did the squats and the pulls the next day. And a big reason for that was that after I finished, you'll see the end of the snatches where I just looked kind of gassed and I missed 100. I got extremely tired, and it isn't related to sleep or to food. Like, I haven't been I always say losing weight like I have some sort of eating disorder, but like my nutrition and eating has been fine. I had enough sleep and whatnot. I think it was really just all of the built up fatigue, and when I was just finished snatching, I was just like, I did that last 100 where I missed. I was set it down. I was just like, I am absolutely trashed. And I was supposed to have back squat triples and heavy snatch pulls after the weightlifting work, and I just knew that I could have potentially forced myself to do them, but it just wouldn't have been very good. And I decided to just kind of push through and get the clean jerk work done and not to be aggressive with them. I did all my sets at 90 with those. I did 2 doubles at 90 here in the snatch. The first one was ugly, the second one was better, which made me confident to try the 100, where I made the first rep and missed the second one. And then the second set is the one where I lost, or I used the last of my energy. The clean jerks felt fine. They were just hanging power clean plus pause jerks, and I was just trying to hold in the split as well. I think I talked about this in the last video as well, is something with the jerks I'm trying to do more. It's not really directly programmed in, but just trying to hold in the split to really work on that stabilizations. If you saw at the end of the last video, just working with an empty bar, my back leg was just kind of shaking around, because I think that's kind of one of the last remnants of that injury, is that it's just a little bit weak in that area. And it won't be bad just for split jerks in general, just for me to do, because it is the weakest of my 3 lifts. But I did some of those, so hang clean plus pause jerks today, and that was really the end of the session. So it wasn't a very difficult session, but that was because I certainly didn't want to be out there for 5 hours trying to convince myself to squat and to push myself with squats, because at least when I'm kind of deep in a program like this, like this is the end of the second week of, and it's the first 2 were hypertrophy, so just a lot of volume, and I've been pushing the intensity pretty hard, so it kind of makes sense that, like, I don't when I was training on my own, I would have sessions like this and I just get really annoyed and mad, because it wouldn't matter what what context was happening earlier in the week. I'd just be like, I want to train well every day, and I'd get annoyed with a session like this. But because you can kind of see like how the week unfolds and like all the lifts I was able to do throughout the week, it makes sense that there's going to be days where you just come in and just like everything, I just feel tired. Like, it's just, nothing feels that great. I don't want to really lift that much, but you just kind of have to gut through those days, because you know the reason for them. And when you know the reason for it, I think it makes it a lot easier to kind of push and to still get work done, and you can still be productive on these days. And just don't think it's smart to push super aggressively. Like for the snatches, I should have just did all the sets at 90, because I kind of knew how I was feeling with them. But you can always kind of push a little bit harder with snatches and get away with it. But because I was feeling a bit gassed, you can see they even there, like, I was very angry at that one because I wasn't able to hold that split, or hold the, I guess, pause in the split position. I think I said it right the first time. I don't know, I'd get busy myself. But the session after this, you'll see some back squats and some pulls, which were originally programmed here. But the other reason I like to split, like, I don't mind splitting a workout like this up, is because I don't do that day 7 day off. I don't take a day off during the week, so I just split one of the workouts into 2, and this happened to be the logical one to split, because I was certainly I was not about to do triples in the back squat, and they were pretty heavy. You'll see they got really heavy, but like, even on this day, if I was pretty conservative, they would have been feeling like 1,000,000 pounds, and the pulls were at like 135, so I wasn't about it. And they're, happy with how I'm holding the position and just trying to get that back leg to just be as stable as possible. It's weird because I don't know if it's related to the shoe, but I don't really think it is, because the I've had a flat back foot before, and I think that's actually just me having really mobile ankles. It's not ideal for the jerk, but I think that it's not related to the shoe. Could potentially be, but who knows. It's just something I'm going to keep working on. But a pretty short session, I suppose, just the 2 exercises, but quite a bit of work, just continuing to do as much as I can to get stronger. And things, even though this session wasn't really that exciting, it's just another one that just builds the practice and just moves things in the right direction. and hopefully it just keeps being just positive day after positive day, because it will just add up to being a really, great training cycle. Still tentatively looking at that November 3rd as the next potential competition that I do, which means I'll finish this block of training and have to do a short one prior to that one. But I don't know. We'll just see. I mean, the trajectory is moving in the right way. Like the heavy Saturday, I was able to get to 123, which would be a potential opener, and then the clean jerks, I think, are just going to start coming back to where they were as my legs get stronger. That's just going to take some time. Once they get back to being where they were before, I think I'll start being able to push 155, 116 clean jerk again, and hopefully even more. But anywho, that's it for this one. Talk to you all in the next video. Peace.